and welcome to the World's Toughest Row Atlantic 2023. For our 21st arrival, we have the ladies coming in alongside us. Our trio, the Tidewaves.
Let's go!
Screaming and delighted to be here in Antigua. It was super choppy out on the water. Everybody's got wet today. But they're still smiling, laughing, and absolutely enjoying this moment. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Keep your messages of support coming in. We have a double whammy for you. The Tidewaves, this trio, are coming in now, and then straight behind, about 20 minutes away, we have Ace of Blades, and it was a race for the finish line. These ladies hit them at the post. Started rowing across the Atlantic on the 13th of December, 3,000 miles later.
Come on!
There are crowds and crowds of people up on the fort. Got the family of the Tidewaves. We've also got Ace of Blades family up there as well. Supporters, look at that. The Tidewaves, our 21st team to arrive. Thank you so much for watching. As I say, you're watching the World's Toughest Row Atlantic 2023. I am Charlotte, your live reporter, live from English Harbour. And there are tears.
Well done, ladies.
Robin is crying. Oh. It has been a rough ride for all of the teams this year. From the minute they left La Gomera. It has been non-stop. These guys have been rowing 47 days across the Atlantic. 21st overall, 4th in the trios, 6th in the women's class. On board we have Jordan Cole Hussein, Louise Cox, Robin Hartwings, Jordan and Louise from the UK. Jordan has links there with Ireland. I don't know if you can see just on the side of the boat before the University of London signed their names and their flags. Louise is from England.
When you're ready, together.
And Robin is Scottish.
Let's go! Let's go! You got it!
Chanting the Tidewaves.
Go on!
They became friends at the University of London Boat Club. These ladies took a more northerly route compared to the Ace of Blades team, who are behind and even Eurosafe, Blue Atlantics. And then around the 23rd, 24th of January, Ace of Blades dug in and charged up behind the Tidewaves. And the trio, this trio here, were clearly up for the challenge and managed to forge ahead. They were rowing 2 on deck at one point in the early conditions, hand steering through the choppy conditions. Said that they felt as though their shoulders were being ripped out of their sockets, experiencing some very wet, windy and wild conditions. But they continued to smile. They continued to sing. They had their first capsize 4 days ago. Louise and Jordan were rowing. Robin was eating snacks all on deck. And they all ended up in the water. They're both self-righted quickly, as they are designed to do. And while they were all shaken, they were back on board safely in no time. They kept spirits high throughout the crossing by opening letters that they had on board from family and friends. They are totally ready to be on land and can't wait to see their loved ones. Look, you can see everybody up on the fort, up there to the left of the screen. So these guys are going to hang tight. We're going back out straight away to see our next team, the Ace of Blades, coming in. They're just moments behind. So stick around, don't go anywhere, and we are going to see you very shortly. What's going to happen, we'll go and see Ace of Blades out on the water, see them across the finish line, and then we'll come back to see the Tidewaves step onto land for the first time, and then shortly after that, Ace of Blades. So it's an eventful live for you today, everybody. Keep your messages of support coming in, and we look forward to seeing you shortly with the arrival of Ace of Blades.
Are you guys ready for that?
Next up, we've got Ace of Blades coming in to the finish line. Thank you so much for staying with us, everybody. Look at them go.
Come on, ladies!
Throwing 3 up.
Almost there, girl!
Absolutely filled with emotion and happy to be here. When we saw them, they were smiling, laughing and joking. And they actually can't believe that they've done it and that they've made it all this way. Ace of Blades, 22nd team to arrive in the World's Toughest Row Atlantic 2023. Thank you so much, everybody, for staying with us, for joining us live, for watching back.
Almost there, ladies! Come on!
Your fourth team are coming in, 47 days at sea, rowing 3,000 miles across the Atlantic.
Oh, 20! Almost there, girls, come on!
They can hear
You got
the
that!
crowds up on the fort. Liz keeps looking up. Liz is the one that's guiding them in. Keeps looking up to see everybody celebrating and cheering. The noise is incredible up there.
You got it! Well done, girls! Step forward, well done!
Woo! Well done! Oh.
Great
9th
job!
in the fours, 7th in the women's class. It's actually the largest year of female ladies in our fleet this year with 38 women rowers. Absolutely phenomenal. On board we have Liz Watson, we have Beth Motley, Catherine Windsor, otherwise known as Kit, and Laura Langton.
Come on!
Liz saying, what a rush. Liz celebrated her birthday. No, Liz celebrates her birthday in a couple of weeks.
Just a little bit. Yeah,
so it was a rough start for these ladies. Terrible seasickness in the first few days, and they had to make do rowing 1 up when it was really bad. Shortly after that, they kept 2 on the oars to avoid getting pinned in the horrendous weather that the fleet faced.
Hold the plastic in, open the red top, and there's a ball inside. That's what you pull.
And they had
pull it all together.
Big difficulties with their auto tiller as well. Kept coming off during the night, so they had to lend a hand-to-hand steering.
Your moment, lady.
You know,
hold it right then.
When you want to sleep, it's not what you want to be doing. Is then having to hand steer. You want manual steering to work. This is their moment.
Let's go, ladies! Well done! You did it! Great job, ladies! Great job! Let's go, ladies!
Wonderful. Within the first week of big seas and confused swells, they kept getting pushed north. They broached about a dozen times, they said, during the nights, but, you know, recovered. And that's an abrupt change in course that results in a loss of directional control. Meanwhile, one member of the crew was holding the auto tiller in place. They lost their dagger board at some point, they're not quite sure when, but they went under the boat to clean and saw that the dagger board was no longer there. And then finally, a week in, they were happy with speed and course, and even though they were battered from being thrown around, they had a growing sense of accomplishment. And then they celebrated Laura's birthday, and the crew made her a crown, and they ate cake. Nice. They actually asked a question in the first week of January to the duty officers, our safety team, do the flying fish ever leave? And it was confirmed that they said that they had 7 on board at that time, and the duty officers confirmed that no, the flying fish are literally there until the end, and we can confirm that after being in the harbour right here for arrivals and the fish flying right here. They said they saw small whales. They said that they think a marlin might have been stalking them at one point, but they chose to ignore it, probably for the best. They had problems with their water maker as well, meaning that they then had to manually pump the water, which can, just like manually steering, can be quite a drain when all they want to do is eat and sleep. Okay, so these guys are going to row themselves into Nelson's dockyard. We still have the Tidewaves to step on land. We're going to, you can see them there just in the background by the green buoy. We're going to go ahead in the media boat to then greet the Tidewaves stepping onto land for their celebration, while the Ace of Blades hang around out here for a little bit, and then we'll see the Ace of Blades going onto land. Stick around. We will stay live for the 2 arrivals, and we will see you shortly. Don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss it. 21st team, the Tidewaves. Family very, very happy to see the ladies. Jordan Cole Hussein, Louise Cox, and Robin Hartwinks. Keep your messages of support coming in for the ladies. They are overwhelmed with emotion. Representing the United Kingdom, Ireland and Scotland.
Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready? What we have just witnessed here today is the arrival of the Tidewaves! Please first rise above the land of ocean into beautiful Wilson Scotland. Come on, lady!
Representing 3 charities. Louise's charity is Access Sports, Jordan's charity is London Youth Rowing, and Robin's charity, Sports Aid Scotland.
There you go, girls.
So, now we have the United Kingdom, Ireland, and Scotland in the house. So, what a start and well, day here in the team. Well done, girls. It's been a neck to neck race with the Ace of Base. We're now out in the bay. When the girl steps on land in a bit, make sure that we make so much noise so Ace of Base know what they can look forward to. So ladies and gentlemen, would we like to see these incredible women step on land? Team up before family. Always emotional to see our roles coming to Brian after 3,000 hours across the Ocean. Now with family. Families who have, like the rest of us, been completely addicted to the cat watching on Yellow Brick. We still are, but now we have one more team in.
That was easy, wasn't it?
Nothing, absolutely nothing. Easiest 47 days of my life.
I'm so proud. I'm so proud of you. You did such a great job.
This is so weird. Being online.
Please, Robin and Jordan, it's time to step onto the podium.
She's still running. How is she running?
The podium might be moving, girls. That's completely normal. The entire ground here can't be moving, but you're the only ones knowing, together with the rest of the fleet already here. Can be a bit wobbly. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we just witnessed here today on this beautiful Monday was the arrival of these three incredible girls who started their journey in La Gomera 13th of December last year. They're now here and they did their crossing in an amazing 47 days, 6 hours and 36 minutes. Tying in with the sun, we had quite some rain this morning, so you got a bit of a wash out there as well, which is always handy before you step on land after 47 days. We have Kavinia here handing over a certificate of achievement from adjudicator Ocean Stats and the, as always, famous I Wrote the Atlantic t-shirts, which you can also get with the Pacific on. But let's hear about that in a bit. So girls, what an incredible journey you have done. You're now here safe on land. Your amazing family is here and they have been waiting all day, looking to the yellow brick and kind of see, will you be the first one? Will it be Ace of Base? Well, we're all here and you did amazingly well. So 3 days ago, you capsized. What was the thought? Yeah, go right into it. Thoughts about that so close to land?
I actually, when it was in the moment of it happening, I thought, oh my god, it's actually happening. And we're so close to the finish line. And then everyone said, oh, they've had their first capsize, as though there were going to be multiples, which was astonishing. Oh, are we switching? I mean, I can let Robin speak a little bit more about the capsize.
Okay. All I've seen on social media was that during the capsize, I was snacking, which is quite rude. I was actually on my hour off, just settled down, and before I knew it, I was thrown out of the boat. And these two stayed in. I went out along with my phone, my sunglasses, my shoes. So I've been sharing shoes with these two for the last 4 days. But it's a good story, and we're all here.
And you're also quite inspirational. I love when you talk about a capsize and being, thrown around, and you're just having smiles on your face.
The smiles weren't immediate, if I'm going to be completely honest. But yeah, one of the best things about us is we always seem to find the funny side. Thank God. Thank God, yeah, that really got us across.
How big of a fan are you of soda cream?
Of what? Oh, pseudo creme.
Yep.
No idea.
I'm so sorry, I'm Danish and can't pronounce it 110% correct, but let's go with it.
It was rationed, and I would check the pot after one of them had been in the cabin to be like, how much have they used? In fact, when we got a sailboat past us, he said, "We'll see you in Antigua," over the radio. I was this close to saying, "Have you got any pseudo cream on board?" Because it was the only thing that stopped the pain for the bum.
So you have had 47 days out there and 6 hours 36 minutes to talk about the maybe a lot of things before the race and during the race. Any future plans, challenge-wise? Who should we ask?
What did you just say?
Don't say the word Pacific, whatever you do. No, I'm going to be lying on the sofa this year, I think. Yeah, watching telly. That's my plan.
She did just tell us if we were to do the Pacific, she would do it with us.
Was that a bit of an announcement?
Baby, watch his face.
So, any wildlife out there? I saw a video on your socials. Amazing whales dropping by casually. How was that experience?
It was one of the worst days. It was the same day as the capsize, the wind, the sun just didn't seem to rise. And then Louise said, "Oh, I can see a whale." And Robin was in the cabin, weren't you?
Yeah, and I thought something terrible was happening because suddenly I get shouted, "Robin, come out quick!" And I thought something really bad was happening, but it was a whale. And then we capsized 2 hours later. Something bad was happening.
So the race is called the World's Toughest Row. Does it live up to its name? You're smiling now, but I'm pretty sure there's been some hard times out there.
You have no idea. I actually said at one point that I thought I was tough until I started this row. Not tough. This is tough. I'm not tough enough.
Well, Jordan, I can just announce together with your teammates, you are indeed tough, and you have just finished the World's Toughest Row 2023 in 47 days, 6 hours and 36 minutes. Well done, girls. A hip hip hooray for the girls before they get their first fresh meal on land. I'm sure they are looking forward to that. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tidewaves, hip hip, hip hip, hip hip. Before you get your fresh meal, we have a live interview on YouTube with Charlotte. She has some questions for you. Then you're together with your families again. And then we have the arrival of Ace of Blades.
Well done, girls. Well done.
Hello, ladies. So good to see you.
We've been talking about you every day.
Every day. Aww. So tell me, squeeze in. Let's get you nice and tight into shot. So you guys said at the beginning that you were super excited to be spending this time with your besties. And you've just explained to us, you know, when times were tough, you had a laugh. And that was the way to get through it, which is great. What have you learnt about yourselves, individually and as a team?
I think I've learned about myself that the things that get me through, like the really simple things, singing, snacking, laughing with each other, finding each other funny, finding the silliest things funny. I think I turned into an 8-year-old with really basic needs. And I think I learned that about each other as well. Like, we could bring each other up by behaving in that way. Anyone else?
I think I learned, like, actually how tough we are. I cannot believe, like, how it was so hard. It was so hard. But, like, every time you'd, like, open the cabin door and it'd be, like, smashing waves on the side, and there'd be someone there ready to take over, and they'd be like, "Hiya! How's it going?" They'd be like, "Yeah, fine." Like, how to find the funny side in things is just...
Yeah. Skill.
Yeah, skill.
New skill.
New skill. Yeah. And that feeling when you then turn the corner. I mean, it was really choppy out there, wasn't it? As you were coming in. I think Penny, our photographer, got some pretty decent shots. Yeah.
I'm wet.
So when you turn that corner into the harbour, the feeling.
I felt like, I think we couldn't believe that we'd actually done it. I think for us as a team, whilst we've like had so much fun and we've gotten on so well and we've laughed and sang so much, it's been a really tough crossing. Like, we've had some really tough conditions, which I'm sure lots of people in the fleet have, but it's been a real battle, and it really felt like it was going all the way to the line with those tough conditions. Yesterday we had tough conditions in a different way where they were super slow, and that was really hard mentally because in our minds we had a sort of arrival time, and that sort of got pushed back. And then today to then have sort of faster conditions, but more hectic. We were trying to get ready for the finish, trying to do my hair, and then there was a storm, so that had to go out the window. So it just felt like it was going right to the line with those big conditions. We started in them, we finished in them, but it feels amazing to be here.
Yes, finally.
Finally.
And you've got all your friends, family and loved ones, not just here, but also live online, watching, sending in lots of messages of support. I think Grove Park Primary School is there as well.
I was gonna say hi to everyone at Grove Park Primary School. I'm a teacher there.
Joshtopus made it.
Joshtopus is here.
One of their
Yeah, I wanted to shout out to you all. I can't wait to see you all when I come back. And I didn't get eaten by a shark, but I did drop my phone overboard, which lots of the children predicted would happen. So there you go.
Did they know?
Yeah, I don't know.
And anybody else, what would you like to say to your friends and family back home? And supporters?
I think that they have no idea what the words, what the text, what the letters, even just them thinking of us meant. Like, we thought about everyone we've ever loved and known over that time, and it just helps. It's so much strength having people, because you feel so alone. And I mean, the letters really got to us. So thank you for all your kind words and all your love. It means the world.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. It's been a pleasure following you across the Atlantic. And now it's your turn to enjoy Antigua.
Yes, we can't wait.
Thank
We've been
you.
dreaming about this moment.
Well done, ladies.
Cheers. Thank you.
Oh, all right. Coke, please, in the chair.
Oh, gets very unsteady stepping onto land that first time. Louise is feeling it. Her safety officer Ian Couch is right there. Quite normal. She's saying she's not sure what's wrong with her. But it's very hot here in Antigua. It's quite the arrival in. She's in safe hands. Thank you so much for watching this part of the arrivals. Part 1, Tidewaves are in, being looked after, all is well. And next up we've got Ace of Blades. Don't go anywhere, we're going to keep the live rolling. They're literally just sat out there in the harbour. We'll see you briefly in a short moment.
Yeah, and now we're here. Give it up and a big applause for Ace of Blades!
Hello and welcome back to the World's Toughest Row Atlantic 2023 for the second arrival today. Ace of Blades for women team, 22nd arrival. You'll be pleased to know that Louise is fine, Louise is well.
Last 10 meters, girls, last 10 meters.
And these ladies, it's their turn now. Ace of Blades on board, Beth, Laura, Liz and Kit.
And here they are, Ace of Blades.
22nd team to arrive. 47 days at sea. And again, more smiles. More relief. Another team very, very, very happy to be next to land. They can see their friends and family behind us.
Ladies and gentlemen, what we have just witnessed here today is the arrival of Ace of Blades. These four girls have been in a sprint race all night to be here. So good to see you girls.
Kit, Laura, Beth and Liz.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing United Kingdom, Team Ace of Blades!
They've been rowing for 4 turns.
Once again, a big applause for Ace of Blades!
They've been rowing from Macmillan, Outward Bound Trust, Prostate Creamery, and the Charlie Waller Trust.
Okay, Penny here, she wants one more. It's a busy day, so we can do more noise, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for these 4 amazing girls. Well done. We have just got 3 inspirational ocean rower girls stepping on land. Now we have 4 more. What an incredible night it's been. What an incredible race it's been for you guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, would we like to see Ace of Blades step on land? Then you need to make some more noise. Would we like to see Ace of Blades step on land? Welcome to Antigua. Who's first, or is it a team thing? Okay, let's try. And here they are! A nice team hug. Lots of team spirit. And now, girls, time to meet your family who has been waiting patiently all day. Ace of Blades, it's time to step onto the podium. And to the audience, there might be a little rain. So when you see that, then you can have a think about being on the Atlantic Ocean for more than 40 days. So no complaints, okay? Girls, let's get onto the podium. We got half the team on the podium, half the team, but lots of family and friends and loved ones to hug. And here they are, ladies and gentlemen, these 4 incredible women. They call themselves normal women from all walks of life. Well, you're not that normal because you have just crossed the Atlantic Ocean 3,000 miles from La Gomera to Antigua in a time of 47 days, 7 hours, and 27 minutes. What an incredible day it's been so far. We have more to come in the afternoon, but first you guys, you have been sprinting all night, putting a challenge onto the content team, but you hold back a little bit at the end, and we've been able to carry out the whole thing. So, first of all, welcome to Antigua. We have a certificate of achievement handed out by Kivinia, and I wrote the Atlantic t-shirts that we see all around the island. Lots of ocean rowers here right now. So, girls, a big applause, by the way, for that. As I said, you're starting your journey December 13th in La Gomera. Now you're here, and it's been quite a ride. Tell us a bit about the entire experience.
I think it's been a challenge from start to finish for us. Getting into the water on Christmas Eve to clean the boat and finding our dagger board had snapped off was the first challenge. That then followed by lots of brooches, spending every evening, my 30th birthday actually, 4 o'clock in the morning, getting a knock on the cabin door saying, the tiller's come off, you need to come and turn the boat round. Oh, P.S. Happy birthday. I'm like, yeah, cheers, nailed that one. But from start to finish, it's just been incredible, and I think we've just taken everything coming our stride, and we've just tried to make it the best we could do.
Now, remember what I said, it's just a bit of rain, Stay around. The girls are not leaving. So it is called the World's Toughest Row. Was it tough?
Yes, certifiably can confirm was tough. Yeah.
You're not going to get done by advertising standards.
Best moments out there.
Oh God. Sky.
Flying fish down your top.
Flying fish down my top. Laura puking over sponsors logos.
And apologising. I apologise. I did apologise. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm being so ill.
Team-wise, amazing to see you guys hug each other on land. Four human beings are in a very, very small boat. How's that?
It was all right. I think we did pretty well. We did a lot of work before to make sure it was going to go smoothly. So no arguments, just open, honest conversation.
Para anchor cuddling up together?
Para anchor cuddling, that was intense in the stern cabin. Yeah. Could have gone a lot worse, really. I think we did well on that front. If the equipment fell apart. But, yeah,
Your family is standing here behind. If they came to you and said, we would really like to see Hanalei Bay in Kauai, would you be up for another challenge?
Absolutely not.
Maybe ask me in a couple of months.
Never say never.
Never say never seems to be the phrase around here when we have arrivals. Ladies and gentlemen, you saw it all happen here. 4 girls who call themselves normal. I call them inspirational and motivational. They did that crossing in 47 days, 7 hours and 27 minutes. Let's give it up on a big, big hip hip. You do a live interview now with Charlotte on YouTube, and I think we do it over under the gazebos. Then you have a fresh meal, some cold drinks, and back with your family. But over to Charlotte, we will follow you to the gazebos. Well done, girls. Let me take this. Good job, girls. And we have yet another arrival this afternoon, around 1800. So be back at the dockyard. Remember, it's only rain.
Hello. Come all together, squeeze in. Let's have a quick chat. Oh my God! Hello. Having a quick chat with me.
Come on, girls, over here.
All together.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a quietness and let the girls do the interview.
Just a quick chat.
No.
Very quick. You've got all your friends and family and supporters online, and I just want you to just let them know what you'd like to say to them.
I just want to say thank you so much. Like, it's been tough. It's been really hard. We've spent days, like, the highs have been really high, the lows have been incredibly low. And just knowing that there's people back home that have been supporting us from afar, the messages that have come through, the fact that people are just like so proud of what we've done, even though we hadn't done it at the time, people saying they were proud of us, like, it's just incredible. Yeah.
And you just burst into tears.
I think also as well,
Lovely.
I think also as well, like, I would have thought that I wasn't going to get that emotional, but out there you just get broken and then repaired over and over again, and you realise that actually, as long as you've got each other, it's amazing. And actually, everybody stood up to the challenge. So much stuff happened that I thought, God, I didn't even know that we could do that. Like, spending 24 hours holding onto the auto tiller so that it doesn't come off, so that we could actually go in a straight line, was just ridiculous. Spending 15 hours hand steering, thinking we were making progress, but going 200 yards every sort of 40 minutes was just ridiculous. And Catherine goes, Ronan, you've rowed 200 yards, and I'm there sweating like, oh my God, what is happening here? Like, going on to Power Anchor was probably like the darkest time. Like, it was so difficult. And then realising that actually it was probably the best thing that we did, because it meant that we could restart and get going. So I don't know, we've seen it all. I think most people say, oh, you just head south and get some trade winds. Tried to head south, got caught in a weather system. Tried to head south again.
No trade winds.
Also, definitely thought flying fish were a myth. Trade winds were real. other way round. Okay? Like a flying fish to the head several times over is not what you want. Trade winds not turning up, also not what you want. And you think they arrive, and then you go, oh no, it's a squall. Okay, 2 hours sat there doing absolutely nothing, going, oh, we're stuck.
Wishing that your eyes had windscreen wipers so that you could actually see the person sat in front of you.
Or Catherine sat behind me going, I don't actually know if you're rowing there because I can't see you. I was like, I promise you I'm here and I'm trying.
Thank you so much, ladies. It's time for your meal.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Love you.
Oh yeah! Hi. It is wet and wild here in Antigua today. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us here live for 2 arrivals. We have another arrival later this afternoon. Let's just have a quick check on the YB Races app to see exactly what time Eurosafe Blue Atlantics are coming in. I hope you can hear me. It's so loud under this tent. So around between 5:30, 6:30 this evening, local time, and that's 9:30 to 10:30 tonight UTC. So keep an eye on the tracker, keep an eye on our social media for updates, and we'll be sure to update you. Thank you for joining us for our double arrival today. See you later.